If you would know who controls you, see who you may not criticize. The more numerous the laws, the more corrupt the government. The lust for power, for dominating others, inflames the heart more than any other passion. Men are more ready to repay an injury than a benefit, because gratitude is a burden, and revenge a pleasure. Formerly, we suffered from crimes, now we suffer from laws. Flatterers are the worst kind of enemies. Fear is not in the habit of speaking truth. The wicked find it easier to coalesce for seditious purposes than for concord in peace. The worst crimes were dared by a few, willed by more, and tolerated by all. Crime, once exposed, has no refuge but in audacity. Power won by crime, no one ever yet turned to a good purpose. The word liberty has been falsely used by persons who, being degenerately profligate in private life and mischievous in public, had no hope left but in fomenting discord. Viewed from a distance, everything is beautiful. The most seditious is the most cowardly. Once killing starts, it is difficult to draw the line. Truth is confirmed by inspection and delay, falsehood by haste and uncertainty. Things forbidden have a secret charm. The brave and bold persist even against fortune. The timid and cowardly rush to despair though fear alone. Cruelty is fed, not weakened by tears. Great empires are not maintained by timidity. One who is allowed to sin, sins less. When men are full of envy, they disparage everything, whether it be good or bad. Candor and generosity, unless tempered by due moderation, leads to ruin. The desire for safety stands against every great and noble enterprise. None make a greater show of sorrow than those who are most delighted. In the struggle between those seeking power, there is no middle course. It is the rare fortune of these days that one may think what one likes and say what one thinks. I'm my nearest neighbor. Many who seem to be struggling with adversity are happy. Many, amid great affluence, are utterly miserable. An honorable death is better than a dishonorable life. Things are not to be judged good or bad merely because the public thinks so. It belongs to human nature to hate those you have injured. Reason and calm judgment, the qualities specially belonging to a leader. A man in power, once becoming obnoxious, his acts, good or bad, will work out his ruin. To plunder, to slaughter, to steal, these things they misname empire, and where they make a wilderness, they call it peace. In valor, there is hope. It is found by experience that admirable laws and right precedents among the good have their origin in the misdeeds of others. The Romans brought devastation, but they called it peace. In a state where corruption abounds, laws must be very numerous. People flatter us because they can depend upon our credulity. Traitors are hated even by those whom they prefer. The hatred of relatives is the most violent. A desire to resist oppression is implanted in the nature of man.